Football stadiums aren't just about the game. They're part of the city's heartbeat. In Scotland, some stadiums sit right in the heart of the action. Today, we're counting down 20 of the closest football stadiums to the city centre in Scotland. Let's dive in. 20. Celtic Park. Located just under 2 miles from Glasgow's bustling city centre, this fortress has been the heartbeat of Celtic supporters for over a century. Opened in 1892, it has been expanded multiple times and now holds over 60,000 fans, making it the largest stadium in Scotland. Known as Paradise by Celtic fans, the stadium has witnessed historic moments, including the club's 1967 European Cup triumph. 19. Ibrox Stadium. Across the River Clyde, we find Ibrox Stadium, home of Rangers Football Club. Sitting just over 2 miles from Glasgow city centre, Ibrox is another legendary venue with a deep footballing history. Built in 1899, Ibrox has evolved into a modern football ground while retaining its traditional feel. The iconic red brick facade makes it one of the most recognizable stadiums in Britain. 18. Hampden Park. Next, we have Hampden Park, the home of Scottish football. It's located just 3 miles from the city centre. Originally opened in 1903, Hampden was once the biggest stadium in the world, holding over 150,000 fans. It's the home of the Scotland national team and Queen's Park FC. Also, it's known for hosting Scottish Cup finals, European finals, and even Olympic matches. 17. Tynecastle Park. Located just over a mile from the heart of Edinburgh, this stadium is a fortress for the Jambos. Built in 1886, it has undergone several modernizations but retains its old-school charm. The main stand is a stunning example of classic football architecture. Also, it's known for its tight pitch and passionate fans, making it one of the loudest grounds in Scotland. 16. Easter Road. Still in Edinburgh, we have Easter Road, home of Hibernian FC. Notably, this stadium has been the heart of Leith for generations. Opened in 1893, it has a deep history with Scottish football. Besides, it's known for hosting epic Edinburgh derbies between Hibs and Hearts. Notably, the famous 5-stand pays tribute to Hibs' legendary forward line from the 1950s. 15. Pittodrie Stadium. Up in the Granite City, Pittodrie Stadium is just a short walk from Aberdeen city centre. Home to Aberdeen FC, this ground has seen some incredible European nights. Opened in 1899, Pittodrie was one of the first all-seater stadiums in Britain. Besides, it's famous for its freezing North Sea winds, making it one of the toughest places for away teams to visit. 14. Tannadice Park. Dundee has a unique footballing setup. Tannadice Park, home of Dundee United, is just a mile from the city centre and just 200 yards from their rivals, Dundee FC. Opened in 1882, it has undergone several renovations. Notably, the stadium has hosted many great European nights, including a run to the UEFA Cup final in 1987. 13. Dens Park. Standing with a capacity of 11,850 seats, this stadium is located approximately 1 mile, 1.6 kilometers, from Dundee city centre. Built in 1899, it's just a stone's throw from Tannadice. Dens Park is one of the most historic grounds in Scottish football. Dundee FC's home since 1899 has hosted European football in the 1960s when Dundee reached the European Cup semi-finals. 12. Fir Park. Standing with a capacity of 13,677 seats, this stadium is located approximately 1.5 miles, 2.4 kilometers, from Motherwell city centre. Built in 1895, Fir Park has been home to Motherwell FC since, sitting just outside the town centre. In addition, known for its lively atmosphere and strong home support. Overall, it has hosted Scotland international matches in the past. 11. Rugby Park. Standing with a capacity of 18,128 seats, this stadium is located approximately 1 mile, 1.6 kilometers, from Kilmarnock city centre. Built in 1899, the Rugby Park has been home of Kilmarnock FC as one of Scotland's oldest stadiums. Besides, modernized in the 1990s, it's now an all-seater venue, and as a result, the stadium has hosted the Scottish League Cup finals. 10. McDiarmid Park. This is a modern stadium by Scottish standards, purpose-built for St Johnstone in 1989. It replaced Muirton Park and was the first stadium in Britain to be built with club and council funding. The location, just a short drive from Perth city centre, makes it accessible. Overall, today, the stadium also hosts Scotland U21 matches and even concerts. 9. East End Park. This is a proper old-school stadium. Sitting just a short walk from Dunfermline city centre, it's seen the highs and lows of Scottish football. Dunfermline Athletic had their golden era in the 1960s, with European nights against giants like Valencia and Anderlecht. The stadium has been redeveloped over the years, but it keeps that classic feel. 8. Starks Park. This is another historic stadium, sitting close to Kirkcaldy Centre and offering one of the most atmospheric grounds in Scottish football. Raith Rovers' biggest triumph came in 1994 when they won the Scottish League Cup and faced Bayern Munich in Europe. The main stand, built in 1925, is a classic Archibald Leach design, a rarity still standing today. 7. Capello Park. As one of Scotland's oldest stadiums, Capello Park has a rich history, hosting Morton since 1879. The ground sits near the River Clyde, making it a dramatic setting, especially on stormy days. The Cowshed Stand is a legendary part of the ground, offering one of the best traditional atmospheres in Scottish football. Despite being small, Capello packs a punch with its character. 6. Palmerston Park. This is famous for its steep terracing, making it feel bigger than it is. It also has one of Scotland's largest standing terraces. Notably, it's the only UK stadium with a mound of an old racecourse under one of its stands. Queen of the South's most famous European adventure came in 2008, playing in the UEFA Cup after finishing runners-up in the Scottish Cup. 5. New Douglas Park. Standing with a capacity of 6,018 seats, this stadium is located at approximately 0.5 miles from the city centre. Built in 2001, New Douglas Park is one of Scotland's newest stadiums. It replaced the old Douglas Park and sits just a short walk from Hamilton Centre. Despite being modern, it still has that tight feel with its compact design. 4. Lynx Park. Standing with a capacity of 4,936 seats, this stadium is located 0.3 miles from Montrose's centre. Built in 1887, Lynx Park is a classic lower league ground. Montrose FC has played here for over 130 years. It's one of Scotland's smallest stadiums, but has a loyal fan base. Despite its size, it once hosted a crowd of over 8,000 in its heyday. 3. Gayfield Park. Standing with a capacity of 6,600 seats, this stadium is located 0.3 miles from the city centre. Built in 1880, Gayfield Park is legendary for being the closest stadium to the sea in Europe. Waves crash over the walls during storms. Arbroath are famous for their 36-0 win over Bon Accord in 1885, still a world record. 2. Somerset Park. Standing with a capacity of 10,185 seats, this stadium is located 0.5 miles from the city centre. Built in 1888, Somerset Park is one of Scotland's last great old-school stadiums. It's barely changed since the 1920s, making it a time capsule of football history. Overall, the home of Ayr United has one of the best atmospheres in Scotland. 1. Recreation Park. Standing with a capacity of 3,100 seats, this stadium is located about 0.2 miles from the city centre. Built in 1895, right at the heart of a low, Recreation Park is one of Scotland's most accessible stadiums. It's compact, historic, and home to the Wasps, a low athletic. The artificial surface makes it one of the most modern playing fields in the lower leagues. So there you have it, 20 of Scotland's closest football stadiums to the city centre. Whether it's the waves crashing at Gayfield Park or the legendary terraces of Somerset Park, these grounds are full of history and passion. Which is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button.